One of the things that we as Christians are painfully aware of is the fact that God's people are not exempt from pain and suffering. The problem is, far too many people assume that when something goes wrong in their life, it's because God permitted it to happen. Or worse, He's the one who caused it to happen. But what about those times when we invite pain and suffering into our lives? Now, don't go away, because I know this is a tough one to hear. I get it. Most people don't want to believe that their pain and suffering may have something to do, with the choices we've made. Added to this, I know that I'm running the danger of sounding like, you sinned and now God is punishing you for your sin. And the truth is, so many of us think that way because sometimes the folks in the Bible, they thought that way too. But what if your troubles are not a punishment from God? What if God is simply allowing people to experience the consequences of their own choices, which was often the case in the Bible? Think about it. When Israel chooses to worship Baal as the god of rain, how did God respond? Did He strike them down? Oh, no, He didn't. God respected their choice to worship another god. He did. But let me ask you, who owns the rain? God does. And what does God do with His rain? He left for 3 years and He took His rain with Him. Respecting Israel's decision to trust in Baal for rain. When the children of Israel worshipped Ashtaroth as the god who provides protection, how did God respond? Did He strike them down? No, God respected that choice and He left, taking His protection with Him. So when Nebuchadnezzar's army showed up and they sacked Jerusalem, he was able to do so because Israel had chosen to put their faith in another god. The consequence for that choice was captivity. You see, God won't force you to obey Him. He will respect your choices, but He will also respect your right to live with the consequences of those choices. After all, it was their choice to sing a different song. Let me ask you, what does God's willingness to redeem and forgive us tell you about who God is, despite the times when we sin? That was our nugget for today. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow.